doing tonight? All right. Well, have you enjoyed the bands that have come across this stage so far? Yeah. Well, we have heard some really good music tonight, and we are just honored and privileged to be standing up here before you. And we gave everybody a quick introduction, and we'll introduce... let me introduce this fella here that's playing the guitar for you. We're going to be doing, we used to play in a band together, and back about 3 years ago, he quit and went to go playing with Big Country Bluegrass. So this is an honor to get to play music with this gentleman again. He's written a lot of these songs that we're doing for you tonight, and we have a lot of these recorded on. He's got a solo project out on Mountain Roads Records, Mountain Roads Recordings, and called The Last Day of Galax. And a lot of these songs that he's going to sing for you are on that CD. And he's originally from Freeze, Virginia, an award-winning songwriter and a great musician all around, and a good fellow to boot. Would you make welcome Johnny Williams here on the guitar?
He'd get up at daylight on Sunday, sit down and shine up his shoes. He'd shave and comb back his thin hair, put on his blue Sunday suit. He'd walk out the door and start singing, 3 miles up the road made of dirt. He was the man who would open Stevens Creek Methodist Church. Lord, Papa loved ringing that church bell. He rolled the whole town that way. Singers, shouters, saints and the doubters assembled to worship and pray. He loved that sound from the steeple, rusty and weathered old bell. He said it's music of angels, it's music from heaven itself. "25 years he kept walking, singing and ringing that bell. He'd open the windows, fire up the stove, and he sang in the choir as well. Now that he's gone, we sure miss him. I recall him saying so well, when all of you kids get to heaven, I'll be up there ringing that bell. Lord, Papa loved ringing that church bell. He rolled the whole town that way. Singers, shouters, saints and the doubters assembled to worship and pray. He loved that sound from the steeple, a rusty and weathered old bell. He said it's music of angels, it's music from heaven itself. Thanks so much. That song was written about my grandpa up in Stevens Creek, Virginia, Mr. Garnet Stanley. We'll introduce this lovely lady to you. She makes her home down in Danville, Virginia, and she's the 2009 Spigma Female Vocalist of the Year. And all these songs we're doing of hers, most of them, are off her latest release called Thank You for Caring. This particular song is an old country song. Excuse me. Mr. Skip Ewan put out a few years ago. She does a great job on the one called, I can't remember the name of it. Your memory wins again.
And in Johnny's case, his memory did win again. It left him completely.
How about a big hand, Miss Jeanette Williams?
Thank you.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Headed out from Houston, trying to forget you. I thought you grip would loosen, but my heart won't let you go. Guess I'm just too slow. Every time I think it's giving in, your memory wins again. I thought I'd fly into Phoenix, they got room to breathe there. Give my mind a remix, never thought you'd be there, no. Should've known it all along. Every time I think it's giving in, your memory wins again. Why do I run the way I do? I cannot run this missing you, cause round each bend, your memory wins again. When I rolled in the Reno, I was wild and high paid. I ran down 3 casinos trying to buy goodbye to you. I'm just wearing out my shoes. Every time I think it's giving in, your memory wins again. Why do I run the way I do? I cannot run this missing you, cause round each bend, your memory wins again. Why do I run the way I do? I cannot run this missing you, cause round each bend, your memory wins again.
Another year now has come and gone. It's time to go back home again. Hard to pack up now and pull away. Tomorrow brings a new day. 7 days and nights we played our song. Music rang throughout the air. Some may have won, but no one really lost. No one really seems to care. It's the last day of Galax. Sad to think it's over now. We can take with us the memories. That's why we came here anyhow. Pick and sing with our old friends. Meet new faces in the crowd. It's the last day of daylight. Wish we could stay here in this town. All year long we go our separate ways, down many roads we choose to take. Some make their living as they work each day. Some make their living while they play. Makes no difference if you're rich or poor, if you're young or if you're old. Just to be there in this time of year, rest your mind and soothe your soul. It's the last day of gay life. Hard to think it's over now. We can take the dust of memory. That's why we came here anyhow. Pick and sing with our old friends, meet new faces in the crowd. It's the last day of gay life. Wish we could stay here in this town. It's the last day of gay life. Wish I could stay here in this town. Thank you so much. Come here right quick, Sue. Come here right quick. We got a big treat for you.
Just back about a foot. Absolutely. I was trying to block.
How about a big round of applause for the Old Dominion Cloggers? That's a great dance group, and that reminds me, if any of you hear anything that we do that you want to dance to, you won't bother us a bit. We're used to it. Just grab your girlfriend or your wife or your boyfriend, your husband, whichever. Come on up and help yourself and just jump in and have a great time. We're going to feature Miss Jeanette on another song here. Kind of gets up and goes pretty good. It's one that Lynn Morris wrote and Jeanette recorded several years ago. One called Love Grown Cold.
Take my money and you can take my pride. You can take that long road down the mountainside. Go downtown and fool around, but you're not fooling me. I'm not the one you love, so don't come home to me. I'm tired of being lied to, tired of throwing on, tired of living my life for love grown cold. Wild bird and you can set it free. But you can't turn a loose pain that's trapped inside of me. You can't take your cheating gun and live a golden rule. My mama didn't raise me to be a doggone fool. Well, I'm tired of being lied to, tired of growing old, tired of living my life for love grown cold. You can take your wine. I may spend some lonely nights, but I'll just take time. Comes a time a broken heart just has to close its door. Time a giving heart just can't give no more. Well, I'm tired of being lied to, tired of growing old, tired of living my life for love grown cold. Tired of being lied to, tired of growing old, tired of living my life for love grown cold. Thank you.
Jeanette Williams.
Well, how about if we slow things down? That be all right with y'all? Be all right with me, too. Whew. Well, we're going to do a song that Mr. Tim Stafford co-wrote this, and back when I was looking for material for my Thank You for Caring CD, this song just really touched me in a special way, and it's kind of hard to sing sometimes because it does touch me so much, but it's a beautiful gospel song. And Mr. Tony Rice came in and played guitar, just guitar and vocal on the album. So I'm going to ask Mr. Johnny Williams here to play it for me tonight. I'll lay this big old bass down, and we'll do one for you called Either Way, I'm Going Home. Lays in a foxhole halfway around the world. He thinks about his wife at home and their brand new baby girl. He talks to the Lord when it's quiet and he's alone, and he knows that someday, either way, he's going home. She lays in the darkness with no way that doesn't hurt. Her family and her doctors are prepared for the worst, but she's not afraid, 'cause she's not alone, and she knows that someday, either way, she's going home. Home is where the heart is, no matter where we may roam. Well, there's a mansion prepared, it's waiting for me there, and I know that someday, either way, I'm going home. Well, life sure is hard out there on the street. And an old cardboard box, it ain't no place to sleep. But her faith is strong, and he has a plan. And she knows that someday, either way, she's going home. Well, he reads his Bible in a dimly lit cell. Life in prison is just shy of hell. But he's been forgiven for where he went wrong, and he knows that someday, either way, he's going home. Home is where the heart is, no matter where we may roam. There's a mansion prepared, waiting for me there. And I know that someday, either way, I'm going home. There's a mansion prepared, it's waiting for me there. And I know that someday, by his grace, I'm going home. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Since we played a couple of fast songs, but we're going to let these guys show off here a little bit. This gentleman on the mandolin makes his home over in Ararat, Virginia. I'm sure you've probably seen him over the years. He's played with most of the local bands, and all the professional bands have tried to hire him, but he's got a good job working, and he likes to stay around the house and take care of his lovely wife, Tanya. So he's got a job, he says. But he makes his home over in Ararat, Virginia, and one of the top musicians around. How about a big hand, Mr. Ronald Inscore? Let's go for you on the mandolin. told you a while ago I did a song about my grandpa. Well, this is one about my grandma, Miss Myrtle Stanley. Lived up in Grayson County. I was born back up in the, kind of like the song goes, back up in a little hollow over there. And Dad went to look for the doctor and he couldn't find him, so my grandma had to deliver me there in a little shack. And there's one called the Helping Hand.
Is that?
I was born up the hollow in a little mountain town. Not a nurse or country doctor could be found. But my grandma, she was there with the tender love and care. She was the first to lend this boy a helping hand. A helping hand will get you through your sorrow. A gentle smile will brighten up your day. If you see a friend that's in trouble, won't stop a while and lend a helping hand. I grew up in a town where money was hard to find, but we always had food and clothes to wear. My mom and dad worked hard. There was little to go around. For a friend in need, they'd be the first to share. Helping hand will get you through your sorrow. A gentle smile will brighten up your day. If you see a friend that's in trouble, won't stop a while and lend a helping hand. Helping hand will get you through your sorrow. A gentle smile will brighten up your day. If you see a friend that's in trouble, won't stop a while and lend a helping hand.
Thank you. Well, that's a song that Johnny wrote about his grandmother, as he said, and we're going to do one that a lady that you all might know, Miss Marcy Horn. She wrote this song, and she actually recorded this. It's a title track on her CD, but it's also on my CD. And Mr. Keith Garrett, who's in the band The Boxcars, he came in and sang kind of a duet with me on that, so Johnny's going to do that tonight. And we're going to get Ronald to kick it off, one called Everything's Blue.
Can't see the light in your eyes anymore. Love is gone. We both know it's true. Said our vows just a month ago. We were so happy then. Now regrets are sinking in, and it looks like we're through. Oh, we had something. Oh, we had something new. Had something borrowed, now everything's blue. You're too young and it won't work.
That's what the old folks say.
But we laughed in their faces, we did it anyway. Now the truth is out.
Yeah, they were right after all.
We're to blame for our own fall. Love has drifted away. Oh, we had something old, we had something new. Had something borrowed, now everything's blue. How could a love that seemed so right prove to be be untrue. How could a promise meant forever fade like the morning dew? I didn't mean to break your heart. I didn't mean to be unkind. It's weighing heavy on my mind, and now everything's blue. Oh, we had something, oh, we had something new. Had something borrowed, now everything's blue. Oh, we had something, oh, we had something new. Had something borrowed, now everything is blue.
Well, thank you. Now that we've done a song about breaking up, we're going to do one about staying together. How about that? Here's one that Johnny wrote. It's on his CD, one called Your Love Holds the Key.
Well, do you remember the day we said hello?
I tried to pretend, tried not to let it show.
I tried to look the other way, my eyes are stuck on you.
The feeling inside of me,
You were feeling too. Now my heart's on fire with desire for you. When we're far apart, I don't know what to do. I believe in you, and you believe in me. There's a lock around my heart. Your love holds the key. So many times I think of you when you're not around.
but the memories of your sweet kiss, they never let me down.
And knowing that you care for me still takes my breath away.
I will always love you.
Forever and a day. Now my heart's on fire with desire for you. When we're far apart, I don't know what to do. I believe in you, and you believe in me. There's a lock around my heart. Your love holds the key.
What would I ever do without you? No one could ever take your place.
But there's one thing certain, my darling. My love for you time can't erase. Now my heart's on fire with desire for you. When we're far apart, I don't know what to do. I believe in you, and you believe in me. There's a lock around my heart. Your love holds the key. Now my heart's on fire with desire for you. When we're far apart, I don't know what to do. I believe in you, and you believe in me. There's a lock around my heart. Your love holds the key. We're going to answer a couple of questions. This is not on our list, but we had 4 or 5 people asked us when we got here if Jeanette would do this song. So you folks know who you were. I know Gail Shockley was one of them, and I can't remember all the other folks. But this is a song she did back in 1998 or 99, somewhere in there, and it was the title cut of her national acclaimed album, and she does a great job on it. If we can remember how to do it, one called Cherry Blossoms in the Springtime. Let me tune while y'all talk.
You're going to tune? Well, we'd like to thank everybody for coming out tonight. And Ronald brought his lovely wife tonight, and she was back here at the record table a little bit earlier. And so if any of you would like a CD or something while we're on the stage, I'm sure she'd be glad to help you out back there. But And we'd like to thank all these folks for coming and picking with us tonight. We are very blessed with some really good friends who are great pickers, and we appreciate them so much tonight. From over in Woodlawn, Virginia, I don't believe we've given him a formal introduction, but he's been playing the fire out of that fiddle tonight. Would you make welcome Scott Freeman? All righty, I believe we're back to Cherry Blossoms time now. We'll send this one out to anybody who's ever been homesick.
Came a letter in the mailbox that the postman left today. And the pages that were written there of loved ones far away. All the words became alive to me as I read them aloud. Eased my weary heart and cleared away the dark and stormy clouds. And I smell the sweet cherry blossoms in the springtime way back home. Time spun backward for a moment, suspended I then stood by a cabin on the mountain in the cool and lush greenwood. And the sunlight played with shadows like small children at their game. And as the soft breeze floated by me, it gently called my name. And I smell the sweet cherry blossoms in the springtime way back home. I folded up the handwritten letter, placed it safe and tucked away. For the time I'd go in search of it some dark and dreary day, when my soul would wander aimlessly for just one ray of light. I could read again the letter that would take me through the night. Smell the sweet cherry blossoms in the springtime way back home. I'd smell the sweet cherry blossoms in the springtime way back home.
Thanks so much.
Thank you.
As Jeanette mentioned, we do have a record table back there if anybody's interested. Jeanette's album, Thank You for Caring, is on the Blue Circle recording label. And I have a Last Day of Galax on Mountain Roads Recordings. And so welcome you come by there and sign a sign-up sheet. You don't have to buy anything. Just come by and talk to us. But if you do buy it, we certainly appreciate it. Here's one that's on my album. It's a little bit off-center, but we love doing it anyhow. Good old Allman Brothers song, one called The Midnight Rider. I gotta run, keeping hiding, and that road goes on forever. I got one more $2. Ain't gonna let 'em catch me, Lord, ain't gonna let 'em catch me, Night Rider. I got one more $2. Ain't gonna let 'em catch me, Lord, ain't gonna let 'em catch me, Night Rider. some old bed I'll soon be sharing. I got one more $2.
Ain't gonna let 'em catch me, Lord, ain't gonna let 'em catch me, night rider. Ain't gonna let 'em catch me, Lord, ain't gonna let 'em catch me, night rider.
Ain't gonna let 'em catch me, Lord, ain't gonna let 'em catch me, night rider. Midnight rider.
Well, thank you. We'll go back into a little more traditional mode right now and do a song that Miss Dixie Hall wrote. Tom T. and Dixie Hall are great songwriters, and Miss Dixie, yeah, big hand for Dixie and Tom T. And Dixie, they also are very giving people. I don't know how many of you know this, but they just give and give and give. And when the Hurricane Katrina came through, they gathered up tractor trailer loads of items to send down to those folks for their relief effort. And they met a little girl who unselfishly donated her own chest of drawers and told Dixie, she said, "Give this to a little girl like me, and thank you for caring." So, of course, Dixie took that home, and she wrote a song about it. And Mr. George Jones, the possum himself, came in and did a duet with me on this one, and it's the title track of my release on Blue Circle Records, one called "Thank You for Caring."
Thank you for caring, thank you for sharing. It's so nice of you to go out of your way. Thank you for caring, thank you for sharing. A little girl's voice who's still here to this day. We were driving around raising money for the church. We were way out in the country where the folks are poor as dirt. We pulled up to a farmhouse where a little family lived. We knew before we knocked they wouldn't have too much to give. A little white-eyed girl came to greet us at the door. She was 8 or 9 years old and asked us what we come there for. We said we were raising money for some orphans back in town. We asked her if her mother or her father was around.
Her mother came out and she said, "You all come in." Just overlook the messy house, she added with a grin. She said, "My husband's working and he ain't got no big career. Just has to take what work he gets to feed our family here." The little girl was quiet as she sat upon the couch. She listened as we told them what our mission was about. We didn't have much money, said as we left, the little girl went with us to the door.
She said, "I got something to give you," that opened with a smile. This was my little hope chest that I had for a while. Just give it to an orphan or a little girl like me. And this is what she said to us as she stood up to leave. Thank you for caring, thank you for sharing. It's so nice of you to go out of your way. Thank you for caring, thank you for sharing. A little girl's voice, we're still here to this day.
Well, thank you so much. Well, we'll tell you a little bit about this banjo picker right now. He's, don't tell him too much. Well, he and I have been friends for, I don't know, 20-some years now anyway, and makes his home down in Amelia, Virginia, and he's a great banjo player, and he's a great friend, I'll tell you that. Everybody needs a friend like Clyde Bailey. Would you put your hands together? Mr. Clyde Bailey here on the banjo.
On the banjo. Woo! We're going to slow it back down just a little bit. This is a song actually Mr. Shannon Slaughter with when he was playing with the Lonesome River Band. They did this song he wrote this song. And I'm not sure if Lonesome River Band did it, but when he was playing with them, he wrote the song, I believe. And it's a real beautiful song, and Jeanette does a great job on it. Are you ready?
I guess.
This is one called Dreamer.
Dreamer, keep on dreaming, never stop believing, don't give up, no matter what they say. Your heart knows you best, don't give in to the rest, it won't be the one to lead you astray.
Dreamer, stop running from your heart and your soul. Your life full of sorrow, it just ain't home.
Burning love deep inside a dream, it just won't be denied. Some may laugh while you cry, but they're the ones that let it die.
Dreamer, stop running from your heart.
I don't believe in hurting, but you'll spend your whole life searching if you can't find some hope along the way. Night a heart so lonely, dreams of some one and only, but the morning sun begins a brand new day.
Dreamer, stop running from your heart and your soul. Your life full of sorrow, it just ain't home.
Burning love deep inside a dream, it just won't be denied. Some may laugh while you cry, but they're the ones that let it die.
Dreamer, stop running from your heart.
running from your heart and your soul. Your life full of sorrow just ain't whole. Burning love deep inside the dream, it just won't be denied. Some may laugh while you cry, but they're the ones that let it die. Dreamer, stop running from your heart. Dreamer, stop running from your heart. Thank you.
I'll send that one out to my neighbor Linda. She usually asks for that one. It's good to see y'all out again. And well, Johnny was he's used to go out to Tom T. Halls and do some work. Tom T. told him one time and said, you know, I want you to come out and we're gonna cut some grass. Of course, we thought we were gonna go in the studio and cut some bluegrass, you know, cut some demos or something. We've done that for him before. But Tom T. put him on the bush hog, and he actually had to go out and cut the grass. So said he was riding around on the tractor one day, and he thought about back when he was younger and back up in the mountains, and when they used to cut the hay with the horses and get the hay up like that, and all how things had changed. So this song kind of came to him, and we'll send this one out to Nelson and Betty Gibson over there. I don't have my glasses on, so just notice y'all sitting over there, kind of blurry, but good to see you all out, and good to see everybody else out too. And Johnny's going to sing this one for you right here. One called Country Living's Changing Every Day.
This country living's changing every day. I spend all my time checking emails instead of baling hay. I'm computerized, my ATV replaced the muse out in the barn. This country living's changing every day. I used to get up at 4 in the morning, now sleep till the crack of noon. I used to eat all my food with my fingers, now I'm using a fork and spoon. I don't know why I'm plain so my back don't hurt this way. This country living's changing every day. Polo shirt and cotton pressed blue jeans. I'm using mousse and gel and store-bought shaving cream. I hung up my old straw hat, I put my overalls away. This country living's changing every day. I used to get up at 4 in the morning, now sleep till the crack of noon. I used to eat all my food with my fingers, now I'm using a fork and spoon. I don't know why I'm plain so my back don't hurt this way. This country living's changing every day. On Saturday, all the neighbors would gather in. We'd laugh and talk and listen to the band play Jenny Lynn. Now it's off to the mall, or we fly to France for a weekend getaway. This country living changing every day. I used to get up at 4 in the morning, now sleep till the crack of noon. I used to eat all my food with my fingers, now I'm using a fork and spoon. I don't know why I'm plain so back to hurt this way. This country living changing every day. Now don't get me wrong, there's still one thing, still got the bills to pay. But this country living changing every day. Thank you so much. That's sort of a true story. I was riding around on that old tractor and had the power steering and had me a Pepsi Cola sitting there and just listening to had my headphones on, listening to bluegrass music. And back in the 60s when I was working up in Independence, had that old team of horses and that old sickle blade going around and around. Then we'd have to get out the pitchfork and just a whole different way of life now. And I ain't sure it's all for good. We're going to move right along. I'd like to thank Denny Allen for putting on this show or getting us here. I don't know who all helps do that. I'm sure it's a lot of people involved, and we appreciate you folks staying out with us tonight. I know it's getting a little bit late. Y'all been here a pretty good while, but I know you had some great music throughout the day. How about giving all the other bands a big round of applause, please?
Yeah. And Bobby on sound, give him a big hand, him and his crew there. Yeah.
We got a couple more songs we're going to do for you. This next song is Jeanette won the 2007 Chris Austin Songwriting Contest at Merrillfest with this song, and it also won the Acoustic Music International Contest Bluegrass Division. We didn't even know about that until come back and got an email one day and said she'd won it. So we're just proud of her for that, and hope you enjoy this song. It's also on her new album, one called Enough of You.
Leave me alone. How high is the price I'll have to pay to be happy in my new life? Won't you please just go away? You play the victim oh so well. You say life's been hard on you, so you're doing all you can to make it hard on me too. I see through your act, though many have been fooled. By your tail is crying, your outright lying, your truth denying, but just leave me alone. How high is the price I'll have to pay to be happy in my new life? Won't you please just go away? What's it gonna take to make you happy? Got all you ever asked for and more. Heard I might have caused you oh so long ago. Why can't you just move on and let it go? Well, life is too short for this game you wanna play. I don't wanna hear another word you've got to say. Money's not enough, you want my soul too. Well, I've had just about enough of you. Why can't you just leave me alone? How high is the price I'll have to pay to be happy in my new life? Won't you please just go away?
Thank you.
Thank you very much. I'd like to mention again a fiddle player down on the end, Scott Freeman. He plays with a band called Pathway. They're also on the Mountain Roads recording label, so look for them. They got the great gospel set, and they also do true bluegrass, and they just got it's a family-oriented band. They got great music, great harmony, and got a great CD out right now. I don't know if he's got any with him or not, but you get his name and number, and he'll mail you one. If he don't, Mr. Carl Cooler right here with Mountain Roads will definitely get you one. Mr. Ronald Enscore here on the mountain, he's on everybody's album. He's on Jeanette's album, Thank You for Caring, and we've got several albums that he's been in this year that'll be out later on. Clyde Baylor, I don't know what all he's on there. He's, if you heard of the old band years and years ago, back when I was a little bitty fella, they had a band called Appalachian Express. And that was his band, and they were a great band. And they're doing some kind of reunion shows this year. So if you see a sign that says Appalachian Express Reunion Show, you need to go catch it, because they got a great band from about 20 years ago, do some great music.
He's also playing with a band called Northridge.
That's right, Northridge. Next Saturday night, if if you like big country music, we'll be over at Cana at the Applewood Music Show. And I don't know when's your next one. Triple Creek?
I'll be at Triple Creek Music Park April the 29th on Thursday, along with, I believe, James King and the Bluegrass Brothers. I'm not sure exactly what the lineup is, but I know there's some flyers floating around here somewhere. I'll be there on Thursday, and Big Country Bluegrass will be there on Saturday. Is that right? And then I'll be at the Carterfold on Sunday, May the 4th. A gospel show with Doyle Lawson, and that'll be beginning at 3 o'clock. And so I invite you to come on out to those things.
Y'all got any shows coming up around here, Scott?
I can't think. I don't know. No, not that I can think of.
I think we all have websites. Mine is JeanetteWilliams.com. Johnny's at BigCountryBluegrass.com. And is it Pathway.com, or what is it?
I think that's it.
Okay. Or you could just Google Pathway Bluegrass. Or Mountain Roads Recordings. That'll get you there. MountainRoadsRecordings.com.
That'll get you to all of us, pretty much.
That'll get you to all of us.
Again, we appreciate all you folks coming out, and we're going to do one more song. It's turned into be Jeanette's one of her most requested songs, oddly enough, and she's a little bit different than bluegrass, but she does a great job on it, and I'm sure most of you have heard this song. If you want to dance, just grab somebody and go at it. We appreciate all you coming out tonight, and I hope we get to come back again sometime. Thanks a lot.
We're going to close it out with an old standard, y'all. God bless you. We hope to see you down the road. 1, 2, 3, 4. First I was afraid, I was petrified. Kept thinking I could never live without you by my side. But I spent so many nights just thinking how you did me wrong. And I grew strong. I learned how to get along, and now you're back from outer space. I just walked in here to find you with that sad look upon your face. I should have changed that stupid lock. I should have made you leave your key. If I had known for just 1 second you'd be back to bother me. So go on now, walk out the door. Just turn around now, 'cause you're not welcome anymore. But you the one who tried to hurt me with goodbye. Did you think I'd crumble? Did you think I'd lay down and die? Oh no, not I will survive. As long as I know how to love, I know I'll stay alive. And I've got all my life to live, I've got all my love to give, and I will survive. I will survive. Hey, hey. Another hand for Clyde Bailey on the banjo, would y'all? It took all the strength I had not to fall apart. Kept trying hard to get in the pieces of my broken heart. And I spent on so many nights just feeling sorry for myself. I used to cry. Now I hold my head up high and you see me somebody new. I'm not that chained up little person still in love with you. And so you felt like dropping in and just expect me to be free. Now I'm saving all my loving for someone who's loving me. So go on now, walk out the door. Just turn around now, 'cause you're not welcome anymore. But you the one who tried to hurt me with your body. Did you think I'd crumble? Did you think I'd lay down and die? Oh no, not I will survive. As long as I know how to love, I know I'll stay alive. And I've got all my life to live, I've got all my love to give, and I will survive. I will survive. Hey, hey. How about that Ronald Inscore on the mandolin? So go now, walk out the door. Just turn around now, 'cause you're not welcome anymore. But you the one who tried to break me with your body. Did you think I'd crumble? Did you think I'd lay down and die? Oh no, not I will survive. As long as I know how to love, I know I'll stay alive. And I've got all my life to live, I've got all my love to give, and I will survive. I will survive. Hey, hey. Scott Freeman on the fiddle for y'all. Thank y'all for coming out and spending some time with us tonight. Y'all be safe going home. God bless you. We love you. Oh no, not I will survive. As long as I know how to love, I know I'll stay alive. And I've got all my life to live, I've got all my love to give, and I will survive. I will survive. I will survive.
Thank you, folks.
Thank you. Good night.